Hi guys, this is Chef Ave and welcome to my channel. Today we are making ensamadas, but not just any ensamada, but the soft and yummy kind a la Mary Grace. For this recipe, you will need 2 whole eggs, 4 tablespoons of sugar, 1 1/2 cups of all-purpose flour, plus 1/2 cup of potato flour. Now you will also need 2 tablespoons of potato starch. That's preferred, but if you don't have that, you can use cornstarch in place of the potato starch. Half a cup of warm milk, 1/4 cup of white vegetable shortening, plus 1/4 cup of unsalted butter, 1 1/2 teaspoon of active yeast, and 1/8 teaspoon of salt. Okay, so first, you need the warm milk. You need to warm it up if it's not yet warm. Make sure it's somewhere between 100 and 110, okay, in Fahrenheit. So if it's cooler than that, it won't work. If it's too hot, it will kill your yeast. So you just need to sprinkle this on top of your milk. And we're going to let this rest until it bubbles. We're going to put half of the all-purpose flour, half of the potato flour, and half of the cornstarch. So basically, it's just half of everything. And our sugar. You then add our yeast, egg, shortening, and butter. So I will set the timer to 5 minutes. This is the beauty of having a Breville Bakery boss. You can set the timer and do whatever else you need to do. Now what we're going to do is we're going to brush. This is unsalted butter. So we just want to brush our... You don't need to use a glass bowl. You can use a metal bowl. Just make sure you brush it with butter. And we transfer our dough into our pan. There. Now this butter not only laminates your dough, the butter not only laminates your dough, it also adds a butter flavor. Yep, the dough is really soft. And then more butter. Okay, so it looks like our dough has risen quite well. That was about a tablespoon. But before we process that, let's prepare our... Then we cover it and let it rest for 30 minutes. These are called torta pans. And you can get them at the baking supply store for, I think, less than 20 pesos per piece. Okay. So I like to smother it with butter because butter really adds flavor to your ensamadas. Oh, can I get Kaylee? I use Kaylee butter. It has that full butter flavor. And it's super affordable. It's like 75. I'm not sure, okay? But I think it's around 75 pesos per bar. Now that is a far cry from the more expensive butters. And it tastes really, really good. Now this not only adds flavor to your ensamadas, it also, of course, prevents your ensamada from sticking to your pan. There. So if you are liking this tutorial, sorry about that. If you like this tutorial and you want more, please comment your request down below, like what other recipes you'd like me to do. And also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button so that you get a notification whenever I upload a new video. There. Nice. Okay. And so let me just put them aside because I need workspace. Can I have a wet tissue? You see, it has indeed doubled in size. You need to make sure that your work table is always clean, because whatever is on your table will be on your bread. Of course, also make sure it's dry. There. There you go. And flour. See how nice and soft the dough already is. And it will be soft when you make your ensamada. So this makes a total of 6 medium-sized ensamadas. So how do you fold it and turn it into a, just fold it in itself like that. It's kind of kneading it a little too, and then close it. There. And put it in your pan. Just again fold it in itself, like pushing it inwards like that. But if you do it like this, you're going to take forever, so you work with both hands and close it. And there, see, nice, perfect round ensamada. Now, why do you have to do that? Why do you have to fold the dough? You know, like when I made the live video the other day and you saw that naghihibla yung ating ensamada. When you pull it, that means that's good bread. When you pull it, you want to cling wrap this because you have butter on top of the ensamada. Not too tightly, you still want the ensamada to be able to breathe. You want your dough to be able to breathe, and you know, so that it will proof. There you go. I'm not happy. Just do it sideways there. And we will let this rest until it doubles in size. We're now going to make the buttercream frosting for the top of the ensamada. So I have here half a cup of butter, 1/4 cup of condensed milk, and 4 tablespoons of powdered sugar. Your butter should be a little cold but not frozen. You just whip it until it turns white. Yep, it's queso de bola. This is the best. For me, this is the best cheese to put in your ensamada. If you're wondering what the secret is, I really wonder why they wrap it this way. Popular ensamada brands wrapped by hand or by a machine because it's so easily done from other brands. It's because they use. Okay, so we only need a small amount, about maybe a section, maybe about 1/8 of the ball. So then there. There you go. Not good. See how nice that is. It's rather salty, that's why we use unsalted butter on our butter so you can eat it. Don't put salt. You put it on your ensamada. Since it's a semi-hard cheese, it really bakes nicely. Now we are going to put buttercream and cheese on our ensamada. Tap it out. Make sure you get every little morsel because breads and cheese, right? You can make them bigger, you can make them smaller. Don't forget to adjust the baking time depending on how big your bread is. This is our buttercream that we made earlier. See how nice and white it is. And just slather it on top of your ensamada. So yummy. Now we're going to add the cheese. Our Edam cheese. Doesn't have to be Magnolia, of course. It's a personal preference that I use Magnolia Gold. But you can use any Edam cheese that you have. Don't forget to do costing if you're going to make this as a commercial excuse me, as a commercial bread. Again, how I normally compute for the cost of my bread is I compute everything and I multiply it by 3. By everything, I mean including transportation,